What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcast for the next episode of Through the Woods. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we continue down yet another hillside scattered with helmets, swords, and shields, which we will not pick up to fight off. I mean, that last creature was kind of smaller than us. In the previous episode, we got chased by this weird undead creature. We're looking for our son right now. If you jumped into the series right here, shame on you. Shame on you, sir. I think I got turned around. Shame on you. You should do things in the right chronological order. It'll make your life better, I promise. Some things just need to be done in a certain order. I feel like I should have a joke right there, but I don't. Raidvind. Okay. Yeah, we could have had a sword and a shield. We probably could have fought off that smaller demon-looking thing. I bet that would have worked out perfectly fine. What's this? The screaming. Screaming of the bitch. I could hardly stand it no longer. Sound carries so strangely up here in the hills. I hear her catching birds and calling for her long-gone mate, mourning the loss of her eyes. It seems the herd set a trap some days past, lured her neath the watchtower with a pile of dead crows and poured boiling tar on her when she came near. They tried to shoot her with burning arrows, but you'd more easily find a horse with gills than a man of herd with a good eye. Wretched thing didn't die, just ran away wailing into the dark. The screaming. If she didn't keep me from sleep and caused me to mind my own lost love, I should feel pity for her, as I feel pity for that. As I feel pity for that poor old fool Eric and his terrible task all alone on the hilltop. These guys decided they missed so many nights of sleep that they just had to off themselves. I don't think I've ever been that tired before. I've been awake for like 3 days straight, and the mind tends to wander after about the 40-hour mark. You start to get a little delirious for sure. I had like really bad insomnia when I was in college due to stress. And 3 days was the longest I went. I did 2 days straight, and then I fell asleep at the end of the second day, like at 4 or 5 in the morning or something like that, finally. And I only slept for like 4 hours. It was brutal. But the mind definitely tends to fall apart piece by piece at that point. Eric told us tonight of the Pact and the war long ago. 'Tis said you could hear the terror of Ragnarok all around, even as our people were brought here to safety. The earth shook, and huge structures of Asgard fell from the sky, over by the mountain we now call Vargfield. Fenrir killed Odin, laid waste to nearly all the worlds. Only we on Hodmimus Holt remained, led here by Odin's son Vidar. Odin had more than one son? I thought he just had Thor. He's got Vidar too? Man. People hanging themselves left and right up in this bitch. Ain't nobody making it out of this one.
Lay restlessly there, forgotten by everyone. When my father died, we buried him, and we mourned him. I told Espen he was in a better place, and to remember his grandfather as he was before he got sick. Who was mourning these people? Where were they remembered fondly? It seemed like the people on the island had been fighting to hold on for so long, then just let go. But I wasn't ready to let go. I wasn't ready to let Espen become a memory.
To be fair, the world is ending. I mean, it's hard to find a point to keep on going. If the world is falling apart like this, like the gods are dead, everything has gone wrong, it's just like, well, what point do we have continuing on? Oh, that dude's got to take his furry mantle, though. I totally would. He's got vam braces, too. I'm down for that life. What I definitely need a furry little mantle thing. If I had a furry mantle thing, my life would be so much more actualized. The day was met with success. The elders finally decreed the wargs must be stopped, and lo, we got the bastards trapped up in the ravine. We sent a few young men into the tunnels as scouts with orders to return when they found where the whelps were skulking. A group of us snuck through the tunnels up into the ravine with dead goats and buckets of offal, and the bloody mess was strewn upon the ground in a dark corner of the pass. Stupid creatures were stirred by the scent of blood and came sniffing into the ravine. I've never seen a mare today and was afeared at the size of them. Giants they were, tall as a man, though thin and sick-looking. There were markings on them both that seemed to glow in the darkness as they came through the tunnel. It'd be easy. You just snip, got yourself a furry mantle. I guess we're going to be furry mantleless. Such is the life of a upstanding bystander, I guess. An upstanding citizen who does not... Oh, there's more books. I do like the world creation in this game, though. Whereas, obviously, the game was made by a small team, you know, the art or the animations and everything else, the voice acting might have its little issues here and there. I still like the way it builds the world up. Like, you're very clearly no longer in modern Norway. You're no longer there. You are now you've been transposed into another time, into another place, perhaps even into another realm, considering technically, as people are talking about it right now, Ragnarok has happened, which in ancient lore for Vikings, that's the end of the world. That's when Jormungand, the Great Worm, would come back, and I think he eats Thor or something like that. And the world is basically just tossed up and down and shit out. It's not a good time to be alive. It's a bummer. They were whispering to one another, too, I'm sure of it. Once they were at the far end, busy eating their fill, we ran through the ravine behind them and closed all the doors from the inside, trapping them. How they roared when they figured what we had done. The door nearest myself shook as the brothers rammed them, but to no avail. The doors were built to withstand beasts stronger than they. Now the doors are sealed, travel twixt village will be nigh impossible, as all manner of ungodly creatures plague the trail. But the brothers are now forever confined. A grand day on the isle, for the first time in long memory. Well, good for you guys. Way to lock down those wolves or whatever the shit it was that you're trying to lock down. Oh, shit. That's quite a bone pile. What the hell happened in here? Good lord. And then what is this over here? Oh, I haven't been inside this one. Interestingly enough, that's the village that I've been in down there. Maybe I was supposed to go this way and I missed another junction. I don't know. A Skaladin and the princess. Beds are so little. You can barely fit like one person inside of it. They're teensy tiny little beds, little twins. So how do I go about extracting myself from this situation? Now that I've jumped down this hole without thinking about how I'm going to get back up and out of it. I have this problem in life. I make decisions like this all the time. I.e. poor decisions. Very, very... Oh, we can go back up this way. Okay. There's a little trail. I was worried I was about to be trapped forever. And then we came in that way. I weaved around here. Went over there already before I jumped down the hole. We haven't left the city limits yet, so we should still be safe from random creatures, trolls, anything else that wants to harm us. Can I not go that way? Guess not. Okay, up the hill we go, I guess. Oof. Another save point. That means threats might be ahead. Or it's just a checkpoint for our progress. It's weird that the... It's probably another one of those Herta things. Sounded like more... What the shit?
I'm sorry. I'm leaving.
Is that a giant death pig? Ow! My flashlight! No! We just got mauled by a giant death pig. Among all the things you could be afraid of in this game, that's actually probably one of the biggest ones you probably should be afraid of. Ain't nothing meaner than a boar on a bad day. So far, what I've learned from my escapades here is that if I was ever to be in kind of like a land where Norse mythology came alive, I don't think I'm going to survive it. Piggy. Here, pig-a-pig. Maybe run for this hole back here? I don't know, maybe it can't fit. I don't know anything about giant evil snow pigs. It looks like maybe I can loop back around him, but I gotta draw him over to here first. Let me see if I can pull our dear Piggy friend right there, man. You get some killer bacon off this dude's fat back. You be eating bacon for days. Hey. Come here, you big bastard. That's right, you grunting little shit. Come get stuck in this hole. I don't think he can go up that ridge right there. Well, here, let's try to go around him the other way first. Maybe it just takes us all the way across the ravine and we don't have to mess with baiting him. It's possible. I almost ran straight by him. I said, forget that. We just YOLO'd that nonsense. Once again, pretty strong argument that we should have brought the 6-gauge along. Just book-how!
Looks dangerous.
More dangerous than a giant snow death pig? I think not. I'll take the wooden bridge. I don't see anything else that looks like a threat over there. That's right. I'm going to blind you. How you feel about that? Just gave him a giant FU in Morse code. Oh, good. There's something over here that wants to kill me, too. Fantastic. Everything that wants to kill me has breathing issues. Have you noticed that so far? I feel like respiratory problems are quite prevalent among the creatures of the creatures of this isle. Really need to get checked out by a, I don't know, an upper respiratory guy. I don't know what that's called, but they should go see one. Somehow I don't feel like that fence is gonna stop that pig, but it has somehow. See, we could have fought this pig for XP. Oh, that thing's badass. I want one of those. Come forth, Rasputin Horn. The seventh father and other tales. Good evening, father. May I lend a room for the night? Hell yeah. Got a horn with the power of Rasputin. Nobody can stop us now. I'm gonna trade you our second-hand movies. The poor creature, I knows of him from the tales. Sarimni, driven mad by being roasted and eaten every night by the hungry warriors of Valhalla. His escape seems a very dark omen. What did the fallen feast upon now? Sought to creep to him in the night to see if what the legends say are true. The beast being fast asleep, I took my knife to him, and lovely, bloody meat fell away. Needs to be ate steaming raw, as waiting too long turns the flesh to bark. The taste is better than me usual fare, though difficult to pass the following morn. Might offer to share a little with Eric when next his road winds this way. Gods know his life has long been a hard one since the bargain was struck. A poor... Oh, shit. I don't know how to turn pages on the book yet. I suppose we'll go this way. I was just going to run by him. Apparently there's an ancient pig in Norse mythology that you can slice meat from and then it just regrows or something like that. I've never heard that story before. I suppose people in Valhalla got to eat something. And that pig got elected. Hate to see the election poster for that job, though. You can eat me better than all other pigs. Vote Oscar. I don't know. I'm just going to call the pig Oscar for right now because I don't know his name. I feel like we're kind of pretty deep into this one right now. I don't know how long this game is or how long it plans to keep on carrying on. But I feel like we're making progress at the bare minimum. What the shit? Oh, like hell you did. What the hell is that? Oh, homie, don't play that. I'm out. Nope. Not for a red hot minute. I don't like how it follows me. Like it knows where I am. That's deeply upsetting. It's hard to have proper mountain adventures with the Eye of Sauron looming over. Oh shit, there's another troll. Chucked his ass off the mountain. That one's got a tail. I think I might consider taking the long way around this time. My guess is that since the music is still sounding scary, that this one would also love nothing more than to really, really hurt me. That one looks buffer than the other one, though. Is that a minotaur? What is that? At first, I thought he was...
The troll.
Oh, it's like a frost troll or something. Yeah, that one's definitely bigger and badder than the last one. This one just looks like the original troll covered in frost and then a few weeks into the weight bench. This is a horrible plan. And here comes the part where we get murdered. Yep. No, giant troll thing, leave me alone. I'm friendly. Me, friend. It's weird how he decided to move. I thought he was just going to stay there, and then we had to get far enough forward to run from him. But then, like, he started moving after, like, a long period of not moving, so I wasn't really sure. I'm going to see if I can brute force it this time. Like, while he's sitting there giving the bear hug of manliness to this dude over here, I'm going to see if I can run right past him. I bet it'll work.
Have to be quiet.
I mean, while they're doing, like, troll pugilism over here. We just go straight across the bridge. I think we may have outrun him. Let's maybe just like hide over here. That plan actually didn't work out too terribly. I'm happy with the result. I can live with it. I mean, if I just gotta hide behind some stones for a little while in order to make it all work, that's cool. I accept that entirely. Who knew it was going to be that easy? It's just a thought I had. Maybe just a sprint by him while he was doing his thing rather than trying to sneak by later. It seems simpler to do it this way. How far away is he right now? Oh, he's way the hell down there. Forget him. He's no longer a threat. We're good, G. We've got to be getting closer to the top of the mountain. We've been climbing this thing forever. It said that that's where Eric was going to take the children, was to feed them to the warg at the top of the mountain or whatever. Another save point. Okay. Another stone depicting the front of a longboat, which is crewed by the undead as far as I can tell. Like the music. So far, I mean, aside from the fact, like, the game definitely seems to be like a small budget production, but at the same time, I've enjoyed it. I thought it was kind of a cool little, it's not really much of a game. I mean, in all honesty, it's another one of those in the realm of like, oh, I don't know. Stuff like, for example, what was the name of that game where you were in the forest? Firewatch. Kind of like that, where it's not really a game in the true sense of the word. It's more like an interactive movie almost. Same thing here. Still, it does what it sets out to do pretty admirably well, aside from little animation issues and stuff like that. I have no real complaints. That'll also have to do, I think, largely with the price point they set it at, though, too. Like, for example, if they tried to sell this for like $30, I'd be like, you must be out of your mind. But if it was like $5 or $8, I'd be like, yeah, it's kind of like going to the movies. I mean, except you get to play and run from trolls and stuff like that. So enjoy yourself while you're at it. It's weird that we have like modern 1800s lanterns over here. And then like some places there's candles. Oh, there's like a big dog snout over here.
Eric's house. Maybe Espen's inside.
Man, Eric's doing well for himself up here on the mountain. Remind me to be a baby kidnapper. Holy shit. Apparently baby kidnappers getting paid out here. Easily 6 Viking figures. Man. He's got the most baller house of everybody we've seen so far.
Mom!
Oh, Espen!
You found my reflectors!
Yes, I found them, little man. Are you okay? Did he hurt you?
Mom, I'm fine.
You're sure?
Yes.
Okay. Come on, we have to get out of here right now.
Mom.
He could be back in a minute. I think we just have to run.
Mom!
Don't want to get cornered in here.
Mom, listen to me!
What? We have to go.
Mom, I'm not going.
Huh? What do you mean?
I can't go with you, Mom. I left the trail for you so I could say goodbye.
Espen, you don't know what he's going to do. I've seen things, read things. I think he's going to try
I know, Mom. I know what he's gonna do. And what I have to do.
Espen?
He's coming.
Quick, hide!
You should not have come here.
You took my son. You're a murderer. You take children from their homes.
The fate I suffer is not one I enjoy, nor is it one I have any choice in.
The fate you suffer? What about these children? All these children.
They are chosen. They must come. Some of them, like your brave son, even choose to come.
They're children, you fucking monster! They shouldn't decide if they live or die! You lie to them! You lure them!
I don't lie. I only tell them what must happen. There's no time for this. Sunrise draws near. Espen, we must leave.
Get back! Don't
Mom,
you touch
it's
him!
okay. It's going to be okay. No, don't hurt her!
Run, Espen! Run!
You cannot protect him any longer.
Mom! Mom! No! Mom! Mom!
I'm sorry.
Espen? Bastard.
Ooh, this dude got troll heads and stuff. He also has baller armor. See, we need this. We need this baller armor in our lives. My name is Splattercat. I will see you all later. This game is called Through the Woods. It's been a lot of fun so far, and I'm looking forward to playing it with all of you in the future. There's a trapdoor back here we could go down, maybe. We'll find out next episode, I guess.